boy, oh boy. So the whole drama, there's probably some people that don't even know about Dr. Disrespect because they don't play games or so forth like I do, which I definitely have watched my fair share of Tim the Tatman, Ninja, Courage, Dr. Disrespect, Nick Merckx, Asmongold. I watch them all occasionally from time to time. Sweet Tales, like I watch them just because they have entertainment. And with this whole drama that's going on with Dr. Disrespect and the Twitch ban that happened back in 2020, which a lot of people were speculating why he was banned from Twitch. And now it's come forward that he was messing around on the Whisper part on Twitch, messaging a minor, which for me, you guys know very dang well sure that I despise predators, pedophiles, and stuff like that. And if you do anything that is intent to mess with or touch or anything that is under the age of 18 and consent and so forth like that, because I know some states have this 17-year-old, but still, this man is a husband. This man is a father. And I am like kind of in awe because I definitely enjoyed watching his videos and his content. And it's like, it's almost like, I want to say it's a slap in the face, but I don't support that. And when I say support that, talking to anybody, if you're in a relationship or a committed relationship, you're married, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever have you, you talk to nobody that's inappropriate. And Doc did have some issues back in the day with doing things with his wife. Again, nobody's perfect, but we're not talking about like you changed the lane in the highway and you didn't forget your blinker. You're messing with a minor, and this man is like, how old? I mean, I can't remember how old he is, but so the man is 42. The girl under 17, obviously, has got to be. The man is old enough to be her father. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at his Twitch announcement of what he had stated on Twitch. With that being said, grab a chair, grab some popcorn. It's going to get crazy. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you guys so very much for that continued love and support. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Hopefully we'll get to that 100K goal in the future. But with that being said, let's get into today's video. Now, I just got done reading the Twitch announcement, or Dr. Disrespect's announcement on Twitter. It had some choice words. I mean, he's trying to express what he had gone through. But again, for me, it's an L. Okay. I don't take kindly to messaging minors, or, I mean, if I had a friend or a family member that did this, you can dang well sure that I wouldn't be talking to them, because you have the choice of free will. You knew you were at fault. You shouldn't have been doing it. You have a wife that probably loves the hell out of you. How old is his kid? I want to know how old is his kid. She's a little younger. She's probably, 5 or 6, looks like, maybe a little bit older. But I'm telling you, Dr. Disrespect has a beautiful wife. Why would you sit there and do that? Let alone being... It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to read what he had wrote. I'll post a link in the description for you guys to take a look at it. But we're going to be watching Asmongold's TV reaction to the drama. There's more to it. There's like Ninja. I know Tim the Tatman responded onto it. But with that being said, let's take a look at the video.
Ninja responded to the doc situation saying a settlement, no matter what it looks like publicly, it usually means someone did something. Okay, let's see what he said.
Involving me, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And I just got two things to say, and then we're just going to move on and keep playing Fortnite. All right, number one. Anything involving a minor at all, no matter what it is, like, is not okay. It's messed up, and it's illegal, and it's pretty simple. So, especially if you... All right, I'm not going to get too much into detail about that, but like, come on, it's a no-brainer, right? That's number one. But number two, with the whole doc situation and just what's been released these last 2 days, like, here's what I'll point out for now, and that is, if you guys don't know, Midnight Society, which is the game that Doc helped build,
Dead drop,
right, and create, and he was a part of the company, did their own investigative research behind
it. Went like this.
The scenes, right?
And I do think that the skepticism for this potential investigative research is warranted, but I'm not sure it's entirely accurate. Because, like, whenever I think to myself, okay, you've been working with this guy for years, and you had no idea what happened, and then suddenly, within a 24-hour window, you did an entire investigation and figured out the truth.
I see where he's coming from that.
I can understand why people would... That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I understand that. But I don't think that necessarily means anything.
They just want...
Because I could very easily see how the opposite could be true, too. Where as soon as the information is made public, they would know who to ask and what to ask about. And it's like, oh, okay, well, now I know where to look. There it is. But I can see, it seems very, like, I think anybody seeing that, it's very reasonable to feel suspicious about it.
It's very suspicious.
And found enough, right? Found enough evidence to let him go from the company, right? Not administrative leave, not we'll address this later.
Terminated him.
Like, let him go after doing their own research, right?
Yeah.
After doing their own internal investigation behind the scenes. So, like, if that's not enough, right, evidence or enough to, like, they found something is what I'm trying to say, okay?
We think.
But then later on...
Now, what did they find? Who knows?
Well, Doc told us.
And they could have also not done an investigation and just said this in order to distance themselves.
They could have done that too.
All of these things are possibilities.
Hoy vey.
Now, let's, like, I've seen a bunch of clips out there. I've seen a bunch of stuff from XQC, like, who said apparently there's more stuff coming out. So until then, it's only been 2 days into the situation. So let's just wait until we see more.
I
but,
wasn't
like,
going to make a video on this, but when it becomes...
That's all I have to say.
A parent with children, I have no...
Yeah, saying I didn't do anything illegal or, like, there was no wrongdoing. I mean, a lawsuit at the end of the day, not a lawsuit, but a settlement, right? Because there's talks about a settlement. A settlement, no matter what it looks like publicly, it usually means someone did something, right? Or there was some truth to enough truth, right? You settle to cover things up. You settle to not let things get out there. All right, so...
I actually don't think that's a good argument against Doc, personally, because Twitch was the one that paid out his contract. It was probably millions of dollars. So if Doc really did do something wrong, then it would be Doc settling with Twitch and not Twitch settling with Doc, personally. True. That is the... I think that's the big wrinkle in this in this whole situation that I can't understand. That's the one thing that I don't get. That's the missing puzzle piece that makes everything uncertain to me.
Just do your own research, look stuff up,
We don't have to do our
and just
research
let's just
anymore.
keep on waiting for some more stuff. More evidence moving on in the future. But done with the drama. I didn't even want to talk about this because I hate stuff like this.
I didn't want to talk about it, but
you
when
know,
it
as
becomes
being
with
in the
children,
community,
I am
like a
so
leader of the
against
community,
it.
and same with the doc being a leader of the community, like I had to touch on it. That's my 2 cents. Don't fucking text minors or do any of that shit. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Agreed. Leave it alone.
Just be a good person, man, and be a leader in the community.
Be an adult about it.
Well, there it is. Also, Doc initiating lawsuit and discovery and shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what, dude, they settled because they didn't have grounds for breaking a contract and hence that he can still be there. EDP didn't do anything illegal, but he still got caught with his pants down. Like, what the fuck? What you doing? You think that messaging somebody sexually that is found out to be a minor would not break the contract? You understand these contracts are being written by like teams of lawyers. You really think that that wouldn't have happened?
Oh, I guarantee it was in
And
there.
also, EDP didn't get a settlement from YouTube. He didn't get any money from YouTube. And I bet if he was being paid by YouTube, YouTube would not have had to give him the money. So it's not really a good parallel, is it? You can message somebody, I'm messaging this person who's a minor, it's just a hint, but it's still not illegal, it falls in line correctly. Well, I guess we're going to have to find out. I mean, I don't want to retread the same ground that we did, you know, multiple times over the past 2 days. Like, we already talked all this out. So, like, I mean, with what Ninja's saying, I don't think that a settlement...
And cannot give consent because they don't know from right from wrong. So you shouldn't be messaging them. Second of all, you're married. I just...
indicates anything, really. I mean, it may be right, but like, actually, that's not true. I think it indicates something, but that something is just so unknown. I think a lot of people, this is like a big issue that people have, is that I think that whenever you actually break down like the chain of thought that people have for situations like this, there's usually a couple of really, really weak links. And I think that like in the example of like this settlement situation, we don't really know why he got suspended or why he got banned. We have no idea. It's just a couple of employees coming together saying this was the reason, and nobody here is a primary source to that information. They're all secondary. Then also during the settlement, Twitch gave him a bunch of money, and then Doc...
So he's talking about this before the video or the thing went out about Doc. So he's speaking about what happened before Doc spoke out.
Also initiated the lawsuit. So if he initiated the lawsuit and then on top of that there was no criminal proceedings at all for messaging a minor and then planning to meet up with them at TwitchCon, that's illegal just fundamentally. So like all of these things didn't happen, and I think that people kind of...
It's illegal to talk to somebody that's a minor. Like, why would you even risk it or even begin to do anything regardless? It is a minor. Leave them alone.
Gloss over that just to come to whatever conclusion that they large email leak just released. Oh, really? Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, basically, Doc was talking to a 17-year-old that he didn't know was 17. The message interpretations were interpreted negatively by people who didn't like Doc to begin with at Twitch. And Doc sued them because they broke data protection internal policy, and also that he sued them because he still didn't want it to get out because he was worried it would still make him look bad. And yeah, what were the messages? Well, we're never going to know.
Yeah,
internally, the argument on their side became, why else would he be messaging someone that young, implying only a sinister perspective? For avoidance of doubt, there was no sexting as implied by a former Twitch employee. There were messages, but not of that nature. So if this is true, Doc didn't do anything wrong, really. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, it's unequivocal. If, yeah, obviously fucking if. What do you mean if? What do you're emphasizing this? No shit if. What the fuck do you think? Of course there's an if. Duh. Read the third paragraph. The messages were business related. Yeah, I know, I saw that.
But what
Yeah.
business?
The transcripts were
I'm just curious, what business do you have with a 17-year-old? Like, that's kind of weird. I'm just saying.
part of the court proceedings and, as outlined, show no wrongdoing nor illegality. I'm sure this will be confirmed or denied, soon. Doc tweeted. Oh boy, here we go.
There we go. Oh boy.
Doc finally tweeted. All right, let's see
gosh. See,
it. The Twitch ban.
I was not going to make a video until this post that Doc made. I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone. They're going to deal with their stuff. But then when I read his post, I was like, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go.
I'm sorry, guys. There is going to be some wording in here. If you guys don't want to listen to it, I understand you guys not wanting to watch or listen to it. So,
all right. Let's read it. Regarding the Twitch ban, hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Game Studio.
He should be apologizing to his wife and family. That's the big ones that you need to apologize to.
A lot of people are left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people with high career ambitions and families. I'd never want to jeopardize the culture that we've carefully crafted. Everyone's been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can tell you my side of the story.
So what's curious to me as well, and I'm not condoning what Doc did, but former Twitch employees, so why were they let go? Did they quit? Did they get fired and then they get pissed off and start this whole spiel? Like, why is this coming out now when this happened in 2020?
Regarding the ban. Okay, here it is. As I said, I knew it was going to come out. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Yeah, 2017.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in a direction of being inappropriate, but nothing.
So why would you lean to inappropriateness with a person that is technically a minor? I mean, thank God it's not like 16, 15, 14, 13, lower, but it's still wrong.
Nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved in a settlement. Let me be clear. It was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband and a father, and it should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. That was stupid. Now, with all this...
But again, the way that I think when you're a person that is not perfect, you forgot to take the trash out. You forgot to wash the dishes. You forgot to pay a parking ticket. That's where it's like, okay, you're not effing perfect. But when you're messing and talking, I shouldn't say messing, because he wasn't messing with the person. He was messaging, which is still wrong. Like, if you look it up online, certain states allow 17 as a consent, but again, anything under the age of 18 is restrictedly illegal. And why would you do that when you have a beautiful wife?
Said,
that's a woman.
Don't get it fucking mistaken.
Not a child.
I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator.
So I'm not stating that this man is a pedophile or a predator. But what he did is wrong.
Predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone who knows me knows that I stand on these things with these types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I have from even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I think I've said what needed to be said for the ban itself. That's why Twitch made a decision in 2020. To my team and industry friends that I've supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this all sooner. You guys have always showed me love throughout the years, and I love you guys can't imagine. I have the fucking best community in the circle, and it's made you uncomfortable. I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know that I've always appreciated you. But trust me whenever I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with no real-life social experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight lifted off my shoulders. They want to make me disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Did he know that they were a minor? Like, that's kind of a big deal to me, right? Did he know that? He did? Oh,
Well, he said.
There's
He said he wrote the person knowing that they were a minor, that went to an appropriateness talk here and there. You shouldn't be doing that.
no instance that happened. It sounds like it. Sounds implied that he did. Okay, so we don't know that. Yeah, a document posted by former Twitch employee said that he doesn't. I mean, to me, that's a huge difference, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? That's like a massive, huge difference that, like, did he know it or not know it? Yeah, it sounds like some sexual topics came up with a minor. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's an insane difference. Yeah, it's crazy. People are saying, like, it's not a difference. It absolutely is. 100%. He clearly knew it? Well, I don't know. He just edited the tweet and took the minor part out. Let me see.
He edited it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my
Individual minor back then.
gosh!
Okay, so yeah. I don't know why he would do that. I just want to know if he knew, right? I mean, like, did he know that? How old was the person? If he was so bothered, he should just publish the content of the messages. He can't, because he can't access his Twitch account.
Yeah,
And I bet Twitch probably doesn't. Oh, no, Twitch would have the messages. Oh, well, I guess maybe he would too, because they would have been in the court documents that he could access. Yeah, probably sealed. And yeah, I don't think he should publish them, to be honest with you.
No, because that would make things even worse.
Because if it was communications with a minor, like, I don't want to see, like, a kid's, like, messages, right? Why'd they ban him 3 years after it happened?
Question.
He edited it back.
Oh, what the? Did he really?
It doesn't look like it was edited back. See latest post. Oh yeah, he added it back. Okay. That's.
Why would he do this?
Oh god. Oh, the 2-time. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of shocking that, like, after all of these years, we finally know.
It took
I don't know what
years.
constitutes as inappropriate in American law. Sexting. Do we really not know what he wrote? Also, do we? Pretty sure explicitly sexting minors is illegal. So if Doc was not prosecuted, he likely did not explicitly sex them. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that seems it's very. Yeah. I don't know anything of the incident. I'd say it's definitely weird. I mean, I'll tell you that for sure, right? It's obviously weird. Now, like, if he had no idea that it happened and, like, he didn't know this person was a minor, like, yeah, he's still an idiot for doing it for sure, but, like, it takes, like, the bad...
You have a wife to do all that with. You shouldn't be doing it with anybody.
Scale from, like, I don't know. Like, it takes it down a number of notches to me, right? Because, like, doing something with intent is very different than doing it unknowingly. And, like, that's literally the basis of the law is intent, right? And so I think that's a pretty important component here. And I wish I knew what the answer to that was. So Twitch can spy on us like that?
Oh yeah, they can.
Yes.
You're using their
Absolutely.
platform.
You should never expect any messages that you do on like a a social media website.
Any social media website that you have, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they're watching those. It's their platform. You sign the agreement. It literally shows in there that they can watch and see what you are doing and messaging. It's their platform.
Like, absolutely. It's not even a question. Yes. Whether that's on Twitter or Twitch or anything. Absolutely. X can, of course they can. Not only can they, but in a lot of cases, they're obligated to.
Because they gotta make sure that,
like, you know, that they have like algorithms for detecting like pictures, and like if something is like a form of porn or something like that, they use that for DMs as well. They do. Like, and it's the same thing with like threats, like terrorism.
Like the one person's just said, nothing is private on the internet.
Yeah, there's trigger words. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
There's never been an expectation of privacy in DMs from the company that you're DMing the person on. Unless it's explicitly stated that you have that expectation, then you don't. And I think that, in fact, in most cases, it's explicitly stated that you don't. Husband doesn't know what end-to-end encryption is? I don't need to. Why would I need to know what encryption is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Oh.
What does that have to do with Twitter? People really think they have privacy rights on social media platforms?
You have no privacy rights.
I don't know what they're thinking, but yep, there it is. As I said, I think that this is, like he admitted that it leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. That's definitely bad. I think it's a big deal.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm saying you shouldn't be leaning anyway. Are you going to lean over top of a bridge and hope that you don't fall? No. I think this is... I don't see this going good. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think this is this is obviously not a win for Dr. Disrespect. But I'd like to know what you guys sit at when it comes to this. I can't say it's good. It's bad. But I'd like to know what you guys think. I don't sit well with it because it's inappropriateness with a minor. You shouldn't be doing it. You have a wife, you have a child. That should be your focus. But again, let me know down in the comments. It's just more drama. Drama happens on social media every minute, every second of the day. Please take care, everybody. Be safe. Keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys in the next video.